So as soon as I get up, I take my hard mask and silicone off because I get really sweaty underneath, so I just want to rip that off. And then I wash it and leave it to dry. Then it's time to let there be light. Then one of the first things we do as soon as we get up is light the candles in the family room we set up for Crystal and Dad. And one of my sister's best friends drew that painting for me. Here are some tea light candles that we light directly underneath their photos. And then here is the shrine that Mum and I have made for both Crystal and Dad, so that we can come and remember them in this room or sit down and talk to them whenever we want. Here is a photo of Crystal and our past dog Bailey, then my yaya, my mum, me and Crystal, and my dad. Then it's time to feed the animals, and here's fat cat Bella gobbling away. She's hungry 24/7, literally. Then there's Coco, who we have to feed separately because Bella will eat his food, and he'll just eat whenever he wants. And as you can see, he loves drinking water from the tap. And then we have Arlo the beast. Usually he just wants to play straight away. One of the first things he attacks you with is his turkey. He loves anything that's squeaky. Now it's my turn to eat, so I always have a nice warm drink, and my favourite to make is chai lattes. I'm just obsessed. Yep, mixing away. Then I'll top it with some cinnamon and voila! And I'll have that with some yogurt, strawberries, muesli and honey. And then I'll have my morning nerve pain tablets with my chai. Now to fix this mess. And much better. Then I'll start undoing my compression garment, that way I can begin to moisturize. So a good moisturizer for burns victims is Dermaveen. And I'll use a glove to moisturize, that way the band-aids on my fingers don't come off. I can moisturize pretty much all over my body except my back, so Mum does my back as I can't reach. The garment goes back on and then I get dressed. Then I'll moisturize my face with this new thing that I bought from La Mer, and I'll use some Nivea lip balm to moisten my lips. Next is my favourite, not the lovely mouth retractor, which I'll put in my mouth for an hour on good days, and if I'm a bit lazy or I'm having a very busy day, half an hour. While doing that, I'll find something to keep me busy, whether that be drawing, Netflix or YouTube, whatever. When I'm done, I'll then clean that up in the bathroom by running it under some hot water. That seems to be the best way to get all of the yucky lip balm off. Once that's clean, I'll just let it air dry on some paper toweling, and then I'll put that away probably after an hour or so. Then for lunch I had a protein shake and I added some coffee in it, and I used some almond milk. and that one finished, so I had to open a new one, but I couldn't do that, so I had to get mum to do so. For burns victims, a high energy and a high protein diet is recommended for a while. And when I'm feeling lazy, I'll just get mum to do the shaking because I find it hard to grip without my fingers. After lunch, I'll get into physio, and I usually do this stepper as a warm-up. So I'll do 5 minutes and try and beat the amount of steps that I did the day before. Once I've warmed up, then I'll start doing some stretches, and usually I'll focus on my back and my legs, as those are the main areas that I find are really tight with my skin. So here I'm using the massage bed to do my back stretches and some of my leg stretches, and that's because I find it a lot easier to lay down flat on this and more comfortable, because as I've shown in a previous video, my back is indented, so even using a thick yoga mat on the floor, it's still quite hard and it does hurt. So usually I will hold my stretch for around 30 seconds to a minute, and I'll repeat the same stretch 3 to 5 times. Then I'll do some hand therapy, and today I'm doing desensitizing. So since my nerve endings were affected in the eruption, I get some noxious feelings with my fingers, and some things don't feel the same as they once did. So I'll use the rice and go looking for things inside the rice without looking to get rid of any sort of negative stimulus. Then I'll relax and have a snack. Then I had dinner, which was scalloped potatoes, some sweet potato mash, and flavoured pork. Afterwards, Mum and I will sit down and relax and watch some TV. Might be some rubbish reality TV or a nice Netflix movie. We'll enjoy a nice cup of hot tea together, and the animals will sit with us as well, or annoy us. It's always a lovely surprise. Bella! Bella! Then hungry me might get another snack. Today I felt like some Turkish fairy floss. Really yum. Then before bed, I'll brush my teeth and use Micro Shield to clean my face. That's to stop me from getting any pimples or folliculitis, because I moisturize it quite a lot. Then it's time to moisturize my body again. Then I'll have my night tablet, which is also for my nerve pain again. Then it's time to put these bad boys on, my hand splints. There's an example of one of them on my left hand. So they're both used to open up the space between my thumb and my first finger. Then I'll put my hard mask on and my silicone. So as you can see, the hard mask is used with Velcro on the straps. So that just goes around my head. I can do that by myself. And there are the silicone pieces, so it's as many as I'd like to use on some of my raised scarring. So just a little FYI, while this is my day-to-day life, it's not always the exact same. Every second day I do have dressing changes, so that didn't happen that day that I was recording. And my physio or my hand therapy might change. I'll do some more high intensity training another day instead of just stretching, or with hand therapy I'll do some massage instead and using some equipment. And other days I might have some hand therapist, physio, speech therapist, whatever, visit the house and do it with me instead. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you all enjoyed it. And if you want to learn more about burn survivors, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if not, that's also okay. I hope you all have a lovely day. Bye.